Well, welcome back to Caskrabbits. Today is a little bit different edition. We are out here in Morro Bay, California, just north of San Luis Obispo. We come out here, we're from Arizona, and we like to get out of the heat, and this is really kind of like heaven. It's like 55 degrees in the morning, doesn't really go up higher than 72, 75. I mean, if you can come here, you should. Today, we got 3 bottles I wanted to talk about that we wanted to review. I've been trying to get more involved in one of our local clubs in Phoenix, and these 2 picks are from the barrel heads. Thanks to Eric and the gang for making these amazing picks. So we're going to talk about the first 2, and then the third one is something that I picked up on my way here in Los Angeles. I went to Remedy Liquor. I always advise people to stop there if you can. Their online selection's even better, but I was very lucky to pick this up too, and we'll talk about it. So our first one, this is a rare character pick, HRC 5013 with a proof of 105.80, 10 year, 7 month. This is Indiana. What's interesting about this story is that HRC, short for Rye Canton, is Distilling Agent Indiana, so this is MGP, during time when barrels were not able to be produced fast enough to keep up with distillation runs across the country. Enter Canton cooperage, predominantly used with wine. These are a heavy charred new oak barrel that brings strong fruit flavors and heavy notes of a char and vanilla. So it's basically a small run of barrels that they will never have again. So it's kind of a unique, just a great little pour. I've been loving this bottle. I've been demolishing it, as you can see. So let's take a look at this. So what do we get on the nose? Oh yeah, it is sweet. They talk about sweet and creamy, but definitely for sure a little bit of honey. I don't get the sun tea. The citrus I remember more on the palate. The clove you can definitely taste. What I love about this is that because it's not like 115, 125, it's smooth, but you still get that rye spice. Oh man, it's like velvety to me. That's why they talk about creaminess. This is demolishing. This is so good. Very citrusy. So with Rare Character, right? If you go to their website, every bottle has a code on the right side right here, and that will kind of tell you the history, and you can kind of guess like where things are from. They'll give you like the mash bill, so then you can kind of reverse engineer where you think it might be coming from. They make all kinds of incredible stuff. So if you see Rare Character, I highly recommend that you try it. They have different types. This is kind of their single barrel series. You'll see them, especially if you go to stores that do store picks and stuff like that, you will find them. So let's move on to the next one. I've got my little cheat sheet here for you guys. So this is brand new to me. I had never heard of these guys before. This is called McBrayer. I guess it was a brand in the 1800s that won, like 1870s, 1880s. They won a lot of awards. And the brand was revived not so long ago, and they call the guy the Judge, which I really like. Reminds me of Judge Dredd. This is a wheated bourbon. So this is another barrel head pick. This is, the proof is at 113.8. The alcohol, and then this is barrel number 257. It doesn't have an age on here. I know the regular one, non-store pick, non-pick, is $55 on their website. I think we paid $65. I mean, it's okay. Obviously, it's a pick. There's work to get into this. So let's take a look at what we got. Oh, here we go. William Harrison McBrayer, born in 1821, dedicated most of his life to protecting his beloved Cedar Brook, the namesake of his most celebrated brand of award-winning whiskey. So let's take a look. It's a bit early in the morning to be drinking, but I wanted to make those videos today, and I've been procrastinating all week. We're here for a whole week, but I'm like, hey, today's the day. And it's great weather. Great nose. I smell like a little bit of like honey, caramel on the nose. Let's take a look. So the mash bill is 70% corn, 21% wheat, 9% barley. Oh yeah, a little bit of like apple pie crust. Definitely the vanilla. And even a little bit of citrus. Like, oh yeah, orange blossoms. Definitely the oranges. You definitely pick up the citrus here. All right, let's look at the palate. So this one, what jumps at me a little bit is on the front of your mouth. It's pretty spicy. Um, Kind of jumps at you, and then it's a long finish too for 113 proof. But yeah, like it stays with you for a while, and it definitely gives you the Kentucky hug, as they call it. It's really nice and warm, but it is very long. It's funny. It's a little bit of a cheat sheet, but I like to see what I'm feeling and then what they're thinking to see if I'm like worlds apart or if I'm close. And here it's like on the finish, they said long and lingering, spice and caramel, smooth butter finish. Definitely long and finish and lingering for sure. Do one more. See, so it's always interesting. I say this a lot in my videos, but it evolves in your glass, and it evolves when you get to the second, the third, and the fourth um, pour or drink. And definitely on the second time, I felt it was a lot smoother for me, easier to. And then probably my body too is kind of getting used to the alcohol. It is still fairly early, so. Okay, let's move on to our third guy here. So this was, yeah, like I said, this was 65. This is about 100, and this is about $59, the Augusta. So I'm a big fan of Augusta. I think it's a little bit expensive sometimes. But when I saw this at Remedy Liquor on my way to Morro Bay, I'm like, whoa, 59 bucks. I've never had the small batch. Let's try it. And then this one, I don't know if it's a special edition or all the bottles have this, but it says it was hand selected by the master distiller. So if that's true, fantastic. So on the Augusta, 118 proof. It doesn't have an age, I don't believe, on here. So hopefully, it's kind of hard to say, but the color is beautiful. It's probably at least 4 years, you would think. It does say bourbon, so it should be at least 4 years. So unfortunately, I ran out of my super cool glasses. I only brought two. I should have brought more. So I'm going to do it in one of these. So yeah, the color. So let's take a look here. Yeah, it got a nice color right here. I like that. Oh, the nose. That's like very creamy. What is that nose? I really like this bourbon, by the way. I think for the money, this is killer. Yeah, definitely some fruits on the nose. On the finish, it's interesting because you have definitely spicy on the coating there. I wonder if they have the mash bill here. I don't think they do, but it's damn good. That's for sure. You definitely get a little bit of the hug at the end. This is the highest proof out of all three, so we should be getting a little bit of a home. Yeah, I like the nose a lot. Even in this glass, this is this is kind of like your typical Pinot Noir type glass or like travel glass. But I like these. They can work for a lot of things. You can serve beer in this. You can serve wine. You can serve liquor. They're like one of the most versatile glass you can buy in your house. If you were going to buy one glass, this probably would be it. Mm. Yeah, definitely the caramel, the sugars, the spice, that kind of clove spice. Man, this thing is so good. If you find this in a store, just buy it. Just don't even think. Now, as you guys know, also they have an 8-year, a 10-year, and a 13-year. That's really good. I've had the 10, I've had the 8, and I've had the 13 actually, but I don't own the 13. I owned the 10, and I really enjoyed it. The 13 is kind of pricey, if I remember. It's like 160 or maybe 230. So I mean, you are getting a 15-year bourbon, but it's just quite a bit of money. If we go back to our 10-year, $10 per year, then 15 years, you'd like to spend 150 to 200, maybe not 230 plus like tax and shipping. If you're doing that, you're getting close to 260. So we'll see. Next week, I have a very special bottle coming in. It was fairly expensive. So stay tuned to the channel. It's going to be exciting. I'll give you guys all the rundown. It's also a barrel head pick. I'm very excited to see how good this thing is. It's from, I think, Provisions or something like that. This guy's like an NDP. He buys like super select barrels, kind of like River Roots, stuff like that. So we'll have to see how good it is. I'm very, very curious to see how we do. Hey, this is it for today's edition of caskrabbits out of Morro Bay. Hope you guys had a good time with me. We'll do some more stuff. I'm actually filming some more things today. I have a special a show today that we're going to do, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. All right, have a good one. Caskrabbits out.